Now, most theme parks, think Disney, Universal Studio, those sort of places, they want to give you good memories, give you a good time. But this place here wants to give you nightmares. Cue evil love. Okay, that should do it. Welcome to Haw Par Villa.
Haw Par Villa is Singapore's original theme park. Opening in 1937, it features more than 1,000 statues and 150 dioramas depicting legends and myths and stories from Chinese folklore. It also has a heavy emphasis on Confucianism, the ancient Chinese philosophy that focuses on the importance of family, social harmony, and doing what's right. Many Singaporean adults have memories of being brought to the park as kids to learn about the exacting nature of Chinese morality. Many of the dioramas depict scenes from legendary pieces of Chinese literature, including The Legend of the White Snake and Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Among the dioramas and statues, you may even come across a few of the locals.
Hey, it's not all about death and hell and nightmares here in Haw Par Villa. There are some amazing and incredible statues and dioramas all around the place. Over 1,000 of them, in fact. Well worth checking out. But this one here is an interesting addition. A symbol of truth, justice, and the American way. Yes, let me introduce you to Lady Liberty.
The park was built by Boon Haw and Boon Pa, two brothers who helped develop Tiger Balm, a heat rub that is known worldwide for its use in pain relief. In fact, the park was originally named Tiger Balm Gardens, one of 3 the brothers built to promote their products.
Behind me we have 3 statues which are kind of symbolizing 3 things that the Chinese deem as worthy and virtuous of all men to aim for. So the first one we have here is Pooh, and he's like the god of happiness, and he brings good luck, and he's often seen like around the time of Chinese New Year. So he's a good guy, right? And then a little bit further along we have got Lu. And Lu is the god of prosperity and wealth. If you look down here, he's actually carrying some money with him, so he's a good guy to have around as well. And then the third guy, who's also very important, who's also equally important, his name is Shou. And Shou is often depicted like this guy here, as an old man, often a bald man, because longevity and a long life is something that's seen as very virtuous to Chinese people. And hopefully I'll have a long life too, because like my friend Shou here, we have the same haircut. Now this guy standing behind me is known as the Laughing Buddha. So his role in mythology was to actually take sadness from people and teach them Buddhist principles and make them in a jovial and happy manner. You might also notice he has a rather large belly, what we'd call a pot belly in the West. But here, what that symbolizes is open-heartedness, happiness, and abundance. And in fact, that's part of the reason why you see many Buddhas in Chinese and Japanese homes. And that's why it's also been known to bring you good luck if you give old Buddha a bit of a rub on the old tum-tum there. I might do that soon. The diorama that you see behind me is actually based on a very famous story about a holy monk and his two disciples who had to travel across to the Western Paradise during the Tang Dynasty to locate the Buddhist scriptures. Now, our hero, the holy monk, he also had some help from the monkey god and a couple of other guys too, Pigsy and also Sandy, who both had supernatural powers, and they helped him achieve his goal of getting across country and grabbing those principles. This story is well known and very popular in Chinese culture because it teaches the principles of teamwork and the determination to reach your goal.
To the traditional Chinese, being virtuous or having high moral standards is one of the most important rules to follow in life. In this epic diorama, you find examples of these commendable traits, including the importance of hard work, being good with money, being generous, and showing loyalty to others. Equally, you will find gambling, laziness, theft, and other cases of debauchery, along with the consequences of not staying on the straight and narrow. Investiture of the Gods is based on the classic 16th century novel of the same name. A heavyweight of Chinese literature, it is set at the end of the Shang dynasty and features deities, immortals, and monsters of Chinese mythology.
In a park that celebrates stories of Chinese mythology and Buddhism and those sort of principles, I never expected to find a kangaroo in the park, maybe even an emu, or even over here, probably the laziest but one of the cutest Aussie animals of all, the koala. And the ones here behind me are probably moving about as much as the ones in real life do as well. Very strange, but but then again, this park has a little bit of everything. It has giant chimpanzees, it has monkeys, it has it has so much weird stuff that you can almost write a book on it. And this one here is pretty trippy too. So you've actually got a turtle, which is right in the back of what looks like a giant ostrich as well. But for our Kiwi friends, you guys aren't forgotten. Kia ora, mate. Kia ora. Fancy some fish and chips? Unfortunately, the 10 Courts of Hell, which is one of the main reasons why I wanted to come to this park, is actually closed for renovation at the moment. But either way, this is a pretty impressive, weird, strange, but kind of fun little park to come to if you're ever in Singapore.
If you want to find another great reason to visit Singapore, click on the link to the right of your screen right now. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later.